What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Another day, another time to Clive. I am Anthony. This is the Project Backlog, and we are doing Final Fantasy mode for Final Fantasy XVI New Game Plus. And we are in, if I am not mistaken, the Dalmekian Republic. So, basically, kind of ran out of steam last stream. We almost streamed for about 5 hours, and if you're curious of how that worked out, go ahead and check out the VOD on YouTube, or, it should be uploaded more than likely by the time this stream is done. This stream will be uploaded tomorrow. I just try to stay a day behind, basically. Streams are Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. But anyway, today we are going to be trying to finish up Earth and Fury with the mastery. That's basically what took us so long, was we kind of hit that wall of a lot of cutscenes, not a lot of points for experience for these abilities. So
you're the ones who've been sniffing
hopefully
around.
Today's stream kind of gets us more stuff.
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Oh, I'm shaking. Okay, I'm proving my point here. Nice. Easy. Breezy. Cover. Alright. That gave us 96. Cool. At some point, I will be pausing the stream.
Who are
because
you working for?
Food.
Him or her?
I can get my own food.
Him. The boss.
Who's the boss?
He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Needed to a silk. In softness.
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest.
Is this the place?
Hugo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
All right. So we need to
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
get some townspeople. Try to figure some things out.
From the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much
Have
he
a
gave me.
taste.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
Oh,
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off. Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress. If they pay anything like last time.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
A deposit? For what?
Information, my good man.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
You there, merchant.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
It's kind of all anyone's talking about.
Thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
No one, Uncle Byron.
That's better.
Heal ourselves up.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Uncle Byron. We're on the clock right now, bro. What are we doing?
Let me treat you.
Huh?
Oh. I'd rather have seen him with a woman.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Just as ridiculous, though. Curious about something.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Indeed.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support. If things turn sour.
Of course.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
I do feel like we're gonna have to grind a little bit. So, unfortunately, I hate to say this, guys, but we will literally be fighting everything we see. If it wants to swing on us. Like, once I hear the battle music, it doesn't matter. We're just fighting.
You deserve a rest.
I guess I just didn't want to come by. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going to have to be the way.
I'll take it from here.
Don't hurt him now, Byron. Damn, that's mad crystals. What are we doing?
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
This way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drakesfang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
I mean, you could try. Who is casting Cure like that? You leave my dog alone. I got 180 for that fight. All right. Not terrible.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, Now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the...
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Umia Lostelan. Tuisa Achilles.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Let's go ahead and prioritize this quest.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabrics!
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Plates and pots! Oh, everything I've worked for. Ruined. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulphur will guide you the rest of the way. These paths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Silver platters, hanging lanterns. Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Look, Father. Hot water.
It wasn't needed by magic.
I'll be asking for you again.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
Yes, they're quite sought after. Lord Kupka has...
$1,000 for a measly bunch of gazelle greens.
I named my price. If you can't even fill my cup.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sever had better luck than I did.
My bad, guys. Food was here. Had to kind of do some quick errand around the house. So I'm gonna stay muted unless I start seeing some chatter. But I know how this goes. Let's just go ahead and do the next thing. Return to set.
Sweet incense. What's just look at the
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Kneaded to a silken softness. Like
It would
My carpets have pride of place.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Ready, go?
Faster!
Straight home now. Good girl. Time to fight.
safe. Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. Thanks, Gal. Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... Oh, you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
Good girl. That'll do, girl.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Yes,
The most
they're
fragrant
quite
herbs and
slightly
fresh
dark.
bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Silver platters, hanging lanterns, keep it up.
Finally, we'll be able to get what's owed us.
We should get going soon.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Southern needs. Wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number one in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Thanks, Sava. Damn, 1,000 for that. We take those. Oh, man. All right. Let's go ahead and investigate those terraces.
fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Lights and buds! Shells.
Sweet incense!
Bed. Happy-ish. Those were
We
good.
should get going soon. Do you have water?
I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm not really up for,
Let's go.
eating the whole thing.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Jeez.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
What the hell are those?
I lost 20 gil on this road. That sucks. I'd be mad as hell if I lost 20 gil. Sir, move! I need to investigate the terraces.
Be safe.
Oh.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Damn. Yo. They're cooking me right now. times. Am I proud of that one? No, but I also hate fighting those bombs. Like, they're so, um, it's so agonizing. The best way to describe it.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
There he is.
My life. This is such a clutch
I was
feature.
hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Nice, actually. Take those.
Sweet incense. What?
Well,
sorry if you're my
we
dog.
can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
We should get going soon.
If you have dogs, I'm sure you understand how very often they like to bark at nothing.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
Should stop by the merchant. She was selling potions. Gotta keep that in mind for next time I'm around.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Where's the Fang?
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
For what?
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
What to do, you know? I guess before entering Drake's Fang, let's go back to the hideaway. Let's give Karen our money. Because Karen deserves it. A new missing.
Sid's going to find Kupka and finish the job.
That's right.
I should have Kupka's hands on my my wall of memories. Just be hanging off the daggers for our oath. Like, we did it, Sid. We got that motherfucker. I love how Lubor is just queer baiting like the entire Dalmekian Empire.
Is it business or pleasure? You'll not find a better price than that. Come again, or don't. And what can I do for you? Is that all?
Now we may enter Drake's Fang and continue this adventure and put Kupka out of his misery once and for all. Nice hands, bum.
Fuck! What have they stood?
Because you're bad, bro.
What has that gutter rat done to me? of my sight, wench! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me!
Because you're
If
a
you
joke.
hadn't interfered, he would be dead.
You
No.
truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle
You
continued?
have no hands.
Titan would have ground him into dust.
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather,
More like a submissive. Am I right?
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo?
Hey, what's going on?
Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon.
Kupka is getting gentle parented right now.
Like Benedicta Harmon.
And also rage baited at the same time, I guess.
She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did.
Kupka really just loves having people play in their face. Hey, what's going on?
Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
You got no hands. Your girl was fucking somebody else. And now you're just getting, like, manipulated in real time. Hugo's a joke.
Run along now, Hugo.
Just a broken man.
You need only follow the light.
Why you limping, bro?
Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Dun dun dun. Hello, hello. Oh man. What is that?
Orcs.
I knew I wasn't bugging.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
As we creep up ever closer. First.
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us.
Get her. Yeah, Torval. Get him. Alright, we're 700 away now.
Taken over the entire mine.
Gotta be careful because they can go and catch him.
So much for the men of the rock. Dalmekis. Finest. Too slow.
Easy peasy. Only 500 now. To get this mastery, and we could potentially start using it more.
Won't be going any further this way. Stairs. This must be the way out.
Oh, you're trying to fight? Let's fight.
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here? Nice try.
This guy was kind of free. Was a little bit of a predecessor to fighting. Oh man, what's his name? Barnabas. Barnabas is an asshole. Yeah, that's not where I killed him. Nonsense is this? I need 4,500 even. Oh boy. Ooh. The crystal.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Oh man, performative males are something else, you know?
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
With me, Paul.
I'm sorry. Nice and easy. Didn't die. Used a lot of potion. Okay, and we got enough to handle business.
Seems we're expected.
Alrighty.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Muthos. What do we do? I don't want to create another 5-hour stream again. I'm not gonna lie. I really didn't have fun doing that. That really felt tiresome. I'll say that for sure. I did not have fun doing it. But you know what I think? I think we're gonna finish this fight, and then we're gonna call it. So we're gonna try to fight Kupka, end his shenanigans once and for all. Stomp the incel out where he stands. And then, yeah, then we'll call it there. At least we'll have some fun with it.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Correct, Clive, I guess? Love that Torgal just cleans up. Okay, so we'll try to keep upgrading as we go. So what's the next cheapest? 450 for Bahamut. But let's also not... You know, let me go back for a second. Let's appreciate the fact, because Titan took legitimately what is this, an hour 43 right now? Titan legitimately took like 3 streams to get finished. So, granted, one of them was like an hour. Well, not even. Like, one of them was like 20 minutes, but that doesn't change the fact that that was still time to work on it. So,
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
of course it is.
No mistakes.
Say about that. You're gonna try to hit me with heavies and think I'm not gonna just beat you up? Fuck out of here. Got me all turned around.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle.
Yeah, Torval. Let's go beat up a sad boy. Yep. Before we do, go ahead and raid this dude's room.
Just what I needed.
Now it's on the menu. Dang. More you guys, huh? And stay down. Satellite's kind of broken though.
Better already.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kupka!
Actually, yeah, that's right. He has his mind. Like he's getting his mind
I swear to you, my love. We will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
He's talking to nothing. Clive's real audacious for not, for making it seem weird that he's doing it, even though Clive was doing that shit for, like, the first part of this game.
Get away from her! Benedicta! I'll kill you, Roscoe!
Let me see if you find my girl.
Oh shit, he's priming. Not now.
Yes, now, Clive. It's time to fucking release it free. How'd you end up all the way over there? Oh, wait. I'm gonna shut up now. It's an angel.
Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Go. Still get chills every time I hear it. Here we go. Arguably the best fight in this entire game. Oh Oh, his hands grew back. Alright, Tiger. Throw some fucking things. Come on, man. Have at you. Somebody fall down. Did that hurt? Just keep taking somebody's ankles. Oh man, always wins. What's up, Titan?
Nice trick.
Can't wait to kick out of it.
But if you can do it, then so could I!
2.7. Take a seat. Oh, ow. Dang. Hit him with the Yujiro. My dog's barking. I may mute myself now. Surely that can't be good for your health. Oh. All right. Ready for Fantasy May Cry?
Thunder, help me. It's you or die! I'm coming, Kupka!
Long range. Convenient, thank you. It's like this most reason I'm just like, I'll just run up this. I don't even know what I'm doing wrong there. Biggie Boy Titan has a weakness.
I've got you now.
Couldn't I just... I'm pretty sure. Where? Where is he? that was close. Oh boy. Oh no! Oh my god, I tried to dodge. Didn't work. You know what time it is. Should have just enough time. What? We hit a threshold, damn it. Maybe we didn't burn that. And you lost your tail. Where even are you now? Oh, another tail. Right here. Get out of here. Oh.
Heads up, Hugo!
Get it? That's all he has. Inside the oh. That's crazy. It's even happening. Got him. Punch him right in his fucking face. Just a minute. Alright. Only 600 for that, though. It's annoying. Hey, Flawless Earth and Fury, though. I'm mad at that. Another happy landing. Benedicta at least should have just died. Yo, ultimately, you're such a hater. What do you want, man?
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished.
Because it's fun.
With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clyde! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation.
Yo, you're a
mitigate
nerd.
its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
Man, Joshua's so goated. It's amazing even when you can't even see him.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Holy Order of the Knights Dragoon. What's Dion up to?
Some medicine, my lord?
Yo, this girl is hustling, yo.
I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Dion, a gay icon. You do not fuck with Bahamut, bro. Unless he fucks you, quite literally.
Forgive me, Terence.
But he's kind of betrayed to one
were
end.
my master. But alas.
Dion's story is so sad, though.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Because Dion's so obviously loved by people. Like, just look at him. He's just cool. But he's just so treated like an other in his own court. Because of fucking Annabella. I hate her. I hate her so much, dude.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made emperor.
What?
What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah! Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your
brother
steed.
Must die.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
Terrence.
We stand in the presence
Please,
of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead.
Same.
Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
All right, guys. Well, this was fun. Let's go ahead and get back to the hideaway. I guess see if there's anything that needs to be told to us, and then we're gonna wrap up the stream here.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
So yeah, we're good here. When we come back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, we will continue this incredible story. Kupka is dead. We have avenged Sidolphus. We've avenged the old hideaway and all the innocents that perished due to that fucking mongoose actions. It's a good time to end it. Can we upgrade any abilities before we get on up out of here? Yes, we can, actually. Flare Breath. So we can upgrade that. And we're good. Alright, guys, I want to just say I appreciate everyone who's tuned in. I saw a couple people came in, came out. But if you're watching on YouTube, try to like and subscribe. If you're into this VOD stuff, I'm just trying it out. But yeah, guys, thank you again. And I have been Anthony. This is the Project Backlog, signing out. And until next time, adios.